It's rectangular, ovoid, rectangular, whatever. You can get it at a place called cherrybrook.com. You will want one of these, okay? It's perfect for this kind of hair. It's not a slicker, it's a pin brush. The pins are rounded. And basically it makes it easier for you to cord through the hair with a dog like this. When we introduce grooming, there's a couple of things that we do first. And basically what we do is we teach the dog to settle. I actually have my left hand on her butt with my thumb pointing towards my own hip, the palm of my hand across her pelvic girdle. My right hand is placed underneath her chain collar, not the star mark, and I have a hold of a hank of hide between the corner of her ear and the corner of her mouth. I'm not pinching or twisting, I'm just holding, just like so. Right? She goes to struggle. The more she struggles, the more discomfort she creates for herself. Good lass. When she relaxes, I stroke her. Good girl. When she's relaxed still, I cover the eyes, I lift the lips, I stroke the back. Good girl. As long as she's not struggling, this is how we conduct this training. After she's relaxed, I'll check her little ears, give her a little bit of a wet willy, stick my fingers in there because the vet's gonna do it, the groomer's gonna do it, she needs to get used to it, right? I'll peel the eyes back, make sure there's no discharge, she gets boogies. She doesn't get them too bad, but she does get boogies. Good girl. And I stroke her, right? Good pup. I'm gonna lift the lips again because I wanna see the growth of those giant, beautiful choppers she's got. I'm gonna slide my left hand down and I'm gonna grab her left foot. I'm gonna pinch every toe. Not hard, but when she struggles, she's struggling with her head, she's struggling with her foot. I'm gonna hold until she stops fighting. When she stops fighting and relaxes, I place the foot back down. I don't let her yank it out of my hand. If she does, we go back and we start over. While I'm there, I grab the hind foot, if I can find it. Oh, there it is. And I'm gonna do the exact same thing to it. She's got 4 toes on each foot. Her breeder removed her dukes. Good girl, very nice. And then I'm gonna transfer my grip. So my left hand is doing the exact same thing on the left side of her face as I reach down with my right hand and grab her right foot and do the exact same thing. She wants to fight. I'm gonna let her figure it out. The more she struggles, the more discomfort she creates for herself. When she relaxes, I place the foot down. I'm gonna re-grip, check the inside right foot, do the exact same thing. Good girl, very nice. I'm gonna reward her, kiss her on the schnoz, yay. And then we break out the brush. She's not a big fan of this. This is why we go through this exercise. And again, same thing. The more frequently you do something, the more prepared the dog is going to be to accept that, right? We're gonna let her sniff it. Good girl. She's not allowed to chew it. I'm gonna target the place that the dog most enjoys, and on her, that's between the front legs, right? So I'm gonna make it nice for her. And again, I'm holding her in such a way that she can't oppose me. This is important because I'm not hurting her, but I want to start someplace that I know she's going to enjoy. And I'm just going to take the brush and I'm going to flick it through the hair. I'm not going to hit and scrape. I'm just going to, right? Like you're cleaning lint. That's exactly what it's like, okay? And I'm just going to flick it through the hair. I don't even know if I'm going all the way down to the skin. At this point in time, her hair is so thin it doesn't matter much. And I'm just going to start climbing up the neck. Good girl, right? And I'm going to hold the head. I'm going to do the back part by pulling it away from me, and the front part by pulling it towards me. You can see she's being a little oppositional. She doesn't like it much. So I'm just going to wait until she calms down, and when she settles, we stop. Okay? Good girl. Very nice. And again, and I don't want to be cramming it into her eyes, right? But the reason why we use this shaped brush, because I can take the tip right between the eyes without poking her in the face. Okay? Good girl. Up here. Good. And then for the most of the rest of it, we're just going to rake it through her hair. Good girl. Because if you approach this well, not only do they like it, but they look forward to it. Right? And she's got that real dense coat. I can tell you already that her hind legs are probably going to mat relatively easy because of sitting and laying. Good pup. Yeah, huh? Good girl. So you want to make sure that this is done at least once every other day, preferably while she's young like this and small. I'd do the whole dog every day. It takes 5 minutes, right? When you do her legs, it's a twofer, okay? One holds the dog, one does the grooming, okay? So basically we're just going to lift the foot, brush the feet, right? Out, leave it. And we get to practice all those other skills. Out, leave it. Pick up the foot, same thing. At this point in time, she can lay down. What she's not allowed to do is interfere. Very simple stuff. And the thing is you want to do it now when she's tiny so that when she gets bigger, she's not going to be a handful for your groomer, right? Good girl. Very nice. And when it comes to the feet, if she wants to lay down, let her. There's no, if it makes it easier for her to get through it, let's make it easy for her, right? It doesn't have to be easy for us, okay? The more she enjoys it, the more we can expect from her later. Leave it. Good pup. Very good girl. Nicely done, huh? Yes. Boop. Rawr. And just comb away. Good girl. Out. Leave it.
Trimmed her on her eyes.
Yeah, they do. She does. They need to really